Thank you.
Yeah. But
Hey, how's it going? Do you have any complaint forms?
Complaint forms for what, sir? What's going on?
Against an officer, complaints against an officer.
Okay.
Do you have like paper forms for that?
Let me ask my sergeant. I'm not sure, sir.
And what district is this? All right, thanks. And what district is this?
This is 14th District.
All right, thanks. I just need a form to fill out and I can bring it back.
Okay, did this happen here or?
I prefer not to talk about it.
We don't have complaint forms. You need to make it directly to the supervisor.
Okay, so there's no way, there's the only way to make
It's
any,
talking to the supervisor, but I need to let her know what's going on before.
that's the only way.
Yeah.
You sure? All right. Is there a supervisor here that can?
Supervisor, how can I assist you? Have a good order.
I just want to know if you have complaint forms or if the only way to make a complaint is through a supervisor
What type of complaint are you?
against an officer. Like what if the complaint's against the supervisor? You know, it doesn't do any good to make a complaint to the supervisor.
Any member of the department can initiate a complaint for you. What type of incident occurred?
I prefer not to talk about it right now. I just wanted to fill out a form. Someone said there's a form online too.
So I'll offer you. There's two ways to initiate a complaint against a member of the Chicago Police Department, and I'll let you know that you're being video audio recorded by my camera. You can contact the Civilian Office of Police Accountability, which does have a website and a phone number. It's at chicagocopa.org if you do not wish to talk to a supervisor of the Chicago Police Department.
Okay.
You're talking to one right now. It's up to you.
That sounds like a good idea. COPA?
chicagocopa.org. And there's full information to initiate a complaint online. You can call their phone number. That's it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I
Sergeant Vanourek.
can't even pronounce it.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, take care.
Thanks.
Yep. Man, I'm having a hell of a time trying to control this. Hey, what's
What's going on? Everything okay?
Oh yeah, everything's fine. I noticed you had one of your goons follow me to my car and check my plate. So
My
I'm just
goons?
one of your goons.
I don't know what that means.
One of the guys with the blue stripe and the, police outfit.
A police officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that you that sent him, or you just did it on his own?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir.
Okay. When I left, I went all the way around the building. Your guy followed me in his car. I'm guessing with his lights off, and then he appeared out of nowhere and stopped and looked at my plate. Then he looked at me, and then he kept driving. So
I mean, it is unusual for someone to come to the police station and walk and film around the police station. It is unusual behaviors.
well, maybe it needs to be more usual. So we need to have more people watching you guys.
Okay.
If you guys don't want to turn in your body cam footage, who was it? Superintendent told
So
channel.
I'm gonna put my hand to that. The light is blinding. I can't see.
I'll try to turn it down.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can aim it downwards.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It is too bright even for me. the superintendent even told Channel 2 News that their ratings aren't high enough to release any information on different things. So there's more and more of us popping up to watch you guys, because
I mean, are you?
like, why would you come out here and see what I'm doing?
Sorry, I just explained to you. It is unusual, and I go ahead and say suspicious for someone to come around and surveil the property and police vehicles, officers' vehicles. This is unusual. This is
It's
not something
unusual for someone like you to come and surveil my vehicle.
I didn't surveil your vehicle, sir.
Well, one of your guys came by and checked my plate. So what's up with that?
Sorry, I just explained to you. If someone comes to the station, and again, I'm not privy to disclose all the information that I have access to, but when someone comes to the station and films, yes, there's no doubt about the constitutional right to do so, sort of generally, but in concert with other information and other actions, it can be considered suspicious.
Yeah, other actions like walking around with a baseball bat, machete, a mask.
If you committed those actions, that certainly would be unusual.
That would be a little bit unusual, but someone walking around with a camera, you're walking around with a camera all day long.
Well, that's mandated by the law, sir.
So the government says we can do it, but it's suspicious if you do it.
And that's not quite accurate. I'm mandated to have this camera.
Right, by the same people, the government, that says it's suspicious if I walk around with a camera. Which, by the way, the Supreme Court said a camera alone is not suspicious.
That is definitely not what I said, and that's a misstatement of the law. So you said you are part of a group that has more people out here keeping an eye.
I'm not a part of any group. It's just.
We said that there are more of us.
There's more people doing this. There's more people that I've seen.
So I'm a supervisor here in the 14th district, and it is my desire and goal to have my officers. And again, I can't control every single officer in the police department. It's my goal to have my officers be as professional as possible, to respond properly, knowledgeably, and professionally to all their assignments. So I have that goal as well. I work hard every day to do that, to inform my officers, to keep them knowledgeable. I supervise them very closely. So I share that desire as well.
So you supervise them. Are you able to see what plates they ran at what time?
I can, if I need to do that, yeah. So, if you care to provide more information about your organization or your group, I have the same mission, to keep officers professional.
There's no actual group. It's just call them freedom fighters, whatever you want to call them. Just people, watching the watchers.
Okay.
There's no actual group.
Okay.
It's just more people getting sick of, the double standard. You don't know how many times I saw just on my way here today, a police vehicle running red lights, turning without a signal, speeding.
Okay.
If I did that, what would happen to me?
Every situation is different. Again, I do have to get to other duties. I obviously took time to come here and talk to you. Sure, I could provide scenarios which you may or may not be interested in response to those specific things. That occasionally there are jobs we want to get to quickly without turning the lights and sirens on, which of course we're required to do.
I'm sure occasionally you do have a call that you have to go silent. But,
yeah, that's kind of it.
I also have a scanner, and I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
As far as go silent or
so
bank robbery or nothing.
You and
like
other freedom fighters. I mean, our interaction now, which you're video recording lawfully. I mean, are you going to post this online on social media? I mean, what's?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Don't know yet.
Do you want to tell me your name, sir?
No.
Okay.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't committed any crimes. All I've done is
well,
watch
again,
what you guys are doing.
Sure, but again, I'm being very clear that your actions, in concert with other information and other incidents and actions that have occurred, is considered is
like which other incidents?
I already said I'm not going to share that information with you, sir.
So you don't share information.
Yeah. Again, if you want access to body camera footage, it sounds like you are well versed in a lot of the law. So certainly you know that you can submit a Freedom of Information Act request to obtain that information. So there's no secret there. It's all public data.
Yeah, I'll probably do that, but that's going to be a lot of data that I'm going to have to get for every officer that left here between a certain time.
Okay.
But and I know you guys usually have them off, right? They're off until you go interact with somebody.
That is the policy, yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't do him any good if an officer hopped in his car and ran down the street just to read my plates, and if he didn't get out of his car, then he didn't turn on his body cam. So.
Okay, sir. All right, well, I wish you luck in your quest. Take care now.
All right, thanks. Great. There we go. Jerk off. All right, who's in here now? What's up, guys? Exactly. You're suspicious. We're watching you. Dash cam.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Exercising your constitutional right?
Yes, I am.
Good for you, sir. You have a nice night, okay?
All right, you too.
All right.
You going to start some work?
Excuse me?
You going to do some calls?
Yes, sir.
All right, be good.